Hello everyone and welcome back to Cyberking Productions. So I was going to do a video purely just talking about the Lonely Assassins. But I've kind of felt like it was going to drag on a bit because I went quite in detail and I need to do a video really talking about the series, so I just thought, hey, we'll do a 2-in-1. Maybe a 3-in-1 because of the figure reviews as well. So, first of all, review of the game. Brilliant. Very well done. I'm not a massive fan of the Edge of Time. For the bit that I played, I thought it was really bad. Like, badly written. It was so boring to just play. I was not involved in it. In the story, I wasn't engaged at all. I was just like, when is it going to end? And I think the story is a bit like that, to be completely honest. I only got up to the Weeping Angel part. I haven't played any more than that. I need to, really. But I will at some point. But overall, I think the game was really well done. And I'm starting to trust and love Maze Theory a little bit more now. I'm hoping with the Edge of Reality that is going to go even more up. I mean, it's a game that's going to be released on consoles and it's got David Tennant in it. Can't get much better than that. No, but this game, The Lonely Assassins, is worth the money. I would really recommend getting it if you haven't already. If you've watched my gameplay of it, I hope, if you liked it, I would even recommend playing it yourself. Playing it, and there's a difference between playing a game and watching the game. Just because you've watched the game doesn't mean that you shouldn't play it. Exactly, and as well as the other way around. Playing that game is really good. And it just like hearing the sounds, especially if you've just sat there playing the game, it gave me a lot of goosebumps. And I think if I was watching it, I probably wouldn't get that experience. Just the way that sounds are and stuff like that, and how it's done, it's so well done. And yeah, I can't commend it enough. It's brilliant. The only thing I kind of had a grudge on was the Mr. Flint thing. With him sort of becoming like an angel. I thought that was a little weird and quite funny, where you just see him like, oh, it's really strange. And using his voice, I'm not a massive fan of the Weeping Angels being able to do that anyway. But that's just a personal sort of grudge, nothing against the actual game, because I can't really think of criticisms. I'm normally quite good at thinking of criticisms, but I can't think of any. Honestly, I think it's a really nice love letter to Doctor Who fans, with it mentioning older characters like Rani and Clyde, and having returning characters like Sally and Lawrence and Osgood, and even Jodie at the end. It's so nice that the game and the publishers and the developers actually acknowledge the existence of these other characters like Ronnie and Clyde. That they haven't, just because Sarah Jane Adventures isn't on anymore, it doesn't mean that they just fade away and they're not doing anything. Like, they're still doing what they did. They're still doing what they're doing, helping people. And I really wish that Doctor Who, in some form, either with Big Finish, Big Finish do it a lot, or like comics or anything, was just showing the characters from the Sarah Jane Adventures and Class, and even Torchwood, just seeing what they're doing now. It'd be so cool. It really would be. To acknowledge that they still exist, and even characters from other episodes, like they did. Larry's in this one, to bring these popular characters back from one of the greatest episodes of all time of Doctor Who. It's brilliant. I love it so much. I really do. I don't think it's a game that you could play multiple times. Not for me anyway. I feel like it's something, because of the way it's done, it's a game that is something that you only can enjoy once. It's not like something like Subnautica, for example, where you can play it and then finish it, and then you can play it again and do like loads of games where you can just play it over and over again. I feel like that one isn't, because it goes a certain way. I don't know if you can actually fail the game, because I know I at the end it shows you what you succeeded on. I know it said success on all of them for me, so I don't know can you fail stopping the angel on the phone? Can you fail that? Because if you can, that's quite interesting, but I don't see how you would. But yeah, I thought it was, it's really good, and I would recommend playing it 100%. 100% recommend. Updates on the series. So, I've not really talked about the series I think it was... when was the last time? Just having a look on the channel. I didn't do any videos, actually, about an update on it. Go follow on Facebook, because I don't post everything on YouTube about what's, updates on the series or scripts or figure review dates, like when they're coming out or anything like that. I don't always do it on YouTube. Most of the time I don't. I just put a post on Facebook. So go follow. It's in the description of all my videos, including this one, and in the description of my channel. Go check it out. Go follow it, and it will notify you when I've posted. And normally it's like updates or times that something's coming out or something like that. So yeah, the series is okay. It's slow. I've recently got back into writing. I'm rewriting episode 2 for the 3rd time, and me and Callum had a little chat, and we decided to go from 10 episodes to 8 episodes, purely for the fact of just sort of because he's at uni now, so he wants to spend more time doing that, which is fair enough, So I compromised and said, okay, I originally wasn't going to budge on doing 10 because of the story that I wanted to tell, but there were a couple episodes in the series that I had absolutely no idea what we were going to do for them, and I was just like, no ideas, and they felt like there'd just be a bit of like filler, a bit pointless. So I mean, it's kind of good, to be honest, that they have been removed. It's probably for the best. Yeah, so it's 8 episodes now. Obviously, episode 1's already out. We're hoping to film, I think, around July. It depends on how the government roadmap goes for. I'm not sure if it will go to plan. I mean, not a lot has gone to plan with COVID in the UK, so with any luck, it will go to plan, and in July we'll be able to start filming, because I think by then most of the restrictions should be practically gone, so it'll be practically almost back to normal. So we'll be able to, go back to filming in the TARDIS, outside, doing whatever we need to, and hopefully by the end of the year you will be able to see episode 2 and 3 at least, maybe even 4 and 5. Well, probably, if we can get 2 to 4 done, I'll be happy, because 4 is the mid-season finale. Big cliffhanger, 2-parter and stuff, so it's going to be really cool. It's going to be difficult to do. It's quite a 4 and 5 is going to be quite a challenge, I think, to make it look and feel good. It's going to be interesting, 4 and 5. I'm not going to give anything away, obviously, but it's going to be, if it all goes to plan, it's going to be lovely. But yeah, series is going strong, slow. I just want to quickly mention as well, thank you so much for, how many views is it now? Almost 2.9 thousand views on episode 1. Oh my god. thank you, honestly, so much. When it was going up, we didn't expect that, and to think that it's hit that. I mean, like, depending on your subscriber count and your average view rating, that's not a lot, but to us, that's brilliant. Honestly, that's fantastic. Even to, like, people that, you know, don't have a YouTube channel or anything like that, 2.8 thousand people have watched it. That's brilliant, especially in my eyes. And I think we gained a lot of subscribers from it as well. And, you know, I hope we can keep you entertained and you can stick around. And yeah, I mean, we only wanted to beat 600, I think, because that's what the older episode 1 got. So, like, if we get more than that, even if it's 700, I'm happy. And then we got, like, triple that, more than that. It's brilliant. Thank you so much, honestly. It's fantastic. Let's just hope we can keep that up. I'll be so devastated if episode 2 gets, like, 10 views. I'll be so sad. But no, yeah, honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's brilliant. Thank you. Hope you all enjoyed it. You know, it was a blast making it. There are some things I would change inevitably, but a lot of that was actually rushed due to, because we got it done for Sci-Fi Scarborough of 2019. God, it's almost 2 years ago. So, you know, we did it for that. So we had, I think, like 2 months to film. I think maybe do some writing as well. I know we had to film and editing it within 2 months, which doesn't seem, you know, like that isn't a lot of time. It's quite a lot of time. But to think that we weren't able to film every day. If we were able to film, there was only like 8 days of filming. The rest was editing, but we weren't able to film every week. So I think we spent a month or more than that editing, filming. So, like, I think I only had like a week and a bit to do all of the editing, including the regeneration, which took that alone took about 4 days. So for how it turned out, you know, I mean, we did do reshoots for the YouTube version, but for how it turned out, I am so proud of it. And I love it a lot. Like I said, there would be a lot. There is a little things I would change, but overall, I'm really happy with it, and I really love the thumbnail as well. I'm not very good at Photoshop, and I made that myself, and I'm satisfied. I'm just so pleased with how that episode turned out, and episode 2 is going to be on a better level than that one. Because we're not going to rush, we're not going to have a deadline for it, we're just going to take our time, make sure the shots look beautiful, you know, and they just look really good, and then same with editing, you know, take the time, because taking time can change a lot. So the final thing I want to touch on is figure reviews. Now, the figure reviews have gained some traction, you know, I've noticed that I've gained quite a lot of subs from it. Thank you, you know, I'm glad people were wanting to see my opinion on some of them. I know I'm quite critical on some of them. I am reading from a script, so honestly, yeah, some of it I'd probably be going like, oh my, like swearing. Just because some of them are quite bad. Romana 1 from Pirate Planet, for example, that's a terrible figure. And so, you know, but I just wanted to mention that I don't plan to do the 5 figure sets that I've missed. I don't plan to review them. Not anytime soon, anyway. Which are the 3 figure packs from last year and the Witch's Vermilion Coal Hill Skull set. I don't plan to review them. Purely for the fact that by the time I'd done the TARDIS one, the 5th Doctor TARDIS, I got a bit bored with the way I was doing it, because it was just so repetitive, because obviously I was trying to film them all and edit them all in one go, which is very time consuming, because it's having to make sure I've got all the pictures for the beginning segment, you know, while they're in their boxes, and then take them out, get all the different angles, and do that, you know, for the 6 sets. And it takes quite a lot of time, and then it's writing the scripts for them as well, and it's recording the audio and editing them all in one go, because then they can just go out. And in the end, I just got a bit fed up with doing it like that, and so I decided, I'm not gonna bother. So I'm working a way out where I can still do the reviews, because I do like reviewing them, just doing them in a different format. Maybe not so script heavy. Just have little script segments maybe. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I will review the new sets, and I'll also show the reveal of the new sets when they are announced as well. So I think that is everything for this update. I'll try and do these updates more often. On several occasions I was going to, and I'd even recorded it, and then I was just like, no. So I'll try and do these more often. But like I said, go follow Facebook, because that's where I do more often updates. If it's just something about like maybe, the first figure review is coming out on this day at this time, I'm not going to do that as a separate video on YouTube, because that's pointless. Otherwise there'd be like, I would already have like 100 videos of just me updating on every single thing, and it'd be like 10 seconds long. It's pointless. Yeah, but go follow it, and then you can keep an eye on what we're doing, when it's coming out, whatever it is that's coming out, and any updates and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you managed to stick through it, I'm sorry for how long it is. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.